Hey everyone, I am in a small tiny community called Dawson City. I'll give you a tour of the area. As you can see, it's very bright, it's very sunny. The river, the Yukon River, it's not totally frozen. You can see the water over there. But yes, I'll give you a tour of this beautiful small community. I believe the population is between 1,000 and 2,000. In the summertime, there's not too many people, or sorry, in the wintertime, there's not too many people here, but apparently in the summertime, it's very busy. So I am pretty much at the start of the season. And as you'll see, there's quite a few hotels that are out of service temporarily for the winter months. There are a few of them that are open, but most of them are shut down. And they're preparing for the busy season ahead of them. So this is the river. I think they said that this is one of the rare times that the whole thing wasn't frozen over. As you can see, there's a lot of small gift shops. A lot of them are closed down actually. I don't know, I'm not very knowledgeable on the area, but I'll tell you as much as I know. I'm not quite sure how many daycares there are in the community, but here was one. From what I gather, this ship is no longer steam whistle. I guess it's no longer in service, but I believe they may be giving tours on there, and it may be a restaurant. I'm not quite sure, but it's very beautiful to look at. So right across the street is Floradora Hotel, and I believe it looks like it is out of service. And that will probably be a theme. There's going to be a lot of hotels that are out of service. Maybe they open up in the summertime, but as of right now, they're shut down. The Dawson City General Store and a fresh bakery. I'm not sure what this building is, but it looks interesting. Here's a much better shot of the river. It's such a nice day out today. I'm just a little bit further down on Front Street. And this area is the pit. Well, the outside pit anyways. There's a bar also called the Pit that's super popular here. But from what I hear, a lot of people, they gather around here, they light the fire, have some drinks, and have a good time. I'm not sure where exactly, but somewhere up there is a place called the Dome, and that's where you get a very nice view of the entire town. So hopefully I get to go there later on and I can show you guys the view from the top. I'm not quite sure how many churches they have, but here is one of them. I'll take some pictures of other ones if I see any more. So if anyone's religious, there is some place to worship. So the St. Paul's Anglican Church, it's also a thrift shop, and it opens a few days a week. I'm not sure which days exactly. So no, I am walking down on 3rd Street, and from what I've heard, I believe this may be a retirement home, but again, I'm not quite sure. So this here was an auction house that was built in 1901. Looks like clearly it's falling apart, but they've put some wood in there to keep it up. So it's still standing so people can see what it was like back in the day. So there's two buildings here that they've kept up. Clearly you can tell they're very old. And this one here in particular, you can see that it's sinking. I think it's because of the foundation that it was built on and the permafrost. Slowly sinking. Both buildings are going into each other. If ever you're feeling thirsty, the liquor store is not too far away. And there is the famous El Dorado Hotel. That's where I'm staying, so I'll give you guys a tour of the room as well. I'm just going to give you guys a tour of my room at the El Dorado. So of course, this is the door, and here is the mirror right here. When you first open the door, straight ahead is the bathroom. As you can see, everything is set up. It's neat, it's tidy. Hair blower. Here you have a lotion for your body in your hand and a hand wash. So there's the bathroom. To your right, when you first come in, there was a few options. I was shocked at how much space there is in here. It's like, wow. Even if it was one bed, one bedroom and half the size, I would still been okay with it. But this is pretty nice. There's a closet area here. And there's a sink and a little fridge. Of course, the night lamp. One bed, two bed. They're both queen size. And there's just my luggage in the corner there. I guess if you have like a bigger family, I'm not sure if all the rooms are like this, but I lucked out. But if you have a bigger family, this would be nice. And over here, here's just a view of the area. Everything is fairly close by. As you can see, it's a nice day today. I'm looking forward to seeing the Northern Lights this evening. I'll make a video of that as well. But that's a quick snapshot of my room. So this is the El Dorado Hotel. I believe there are 40 rooms. And over here is the Bonanza Market. I've been in there. It's actually pretty nice. It's a nice little convenience store. So as you can see, this is the Westminster Hotel. But right where it says lobby, so right there, there's a bar in there and it's called The Pit. And it's one of the more popular bars here. You find people drinking during the day and throughout the night. So there's a Yukon University here. I didn't think I'd be seeing university here. I have no clue how much it would cost to go, the amount of students that they take. Yukon School of Visual Arts. So yeah, there it is. So this is on the second street. Anyone that's into cannabis, they have it here too. There's a CIBC bank. There's a Caribbean Jamaican restaurant, Island Eats. So these are the items and tools that they used back in the day when someone passed away. So these were used between 1906 and 1921. It's pretty neat. When the horses were the cars. I believe the blue building there is another daycare, and right beside the daycare is a place of worship. So I did find another church. However, I believe that it is definitely out of commission. Someone here told me that this church could hold up to 600 people. That would be a very, very jam-packed church. So as you can see, there's clearly snow on the ground and everything is thawing out. So it's very slushy around here. So as far as I'm aware, this place is called the Pan of Gold, and I think they're the only delivery service here. That's what I was told anyways. They deliver pizza and wings, and I'm sure other stuff, but those are the only two things that I got while I was here. Home Hardware, Dawson Hardware. Look at the sky. Hopefully tonight I'll get to see the Aurora Borealis. I've missed the past 2 nights, but it's going to be my last night here. So fingers crossed I get to see it. I believe this is the only gas station there is in this little town. And the colorful building there is just a school, and there's a playground there. Well, this is the recreation center and the Dawson curling club. I believe there's a pool in here too and a hockey rink. I have not been in myself, but this is what I've been told. I found another church, St. Mary's Catholic Church. So, third church I've discovered, second one in service. And here is a much better shot off the front of the hospital. So right beside the hospital, I see a sign that says Minto Park. So I'm guessing this is the big park here. There's a big open space, and they do like musical festivals and stuff in the summertime. I was talking to one of the locals, and they said, he told me they do it in a park, and so far this is the only park that I've seen. So if this is the spot, I've seen some pictures of it. They would set up a lot of tents and stages and whatnot, and this would be the gathering area, I guess, if this is the park. So as you can see, this is the Klondike Mines Railway. That was the shelter. And to the rear is a hospital. I'll get a better video of it afterwards. And to the front is the Dawson Museum. And right across the street is where the mounted police stayed. So that was their little shelter. So this is just the playground in the schoolyard. Again, you can see the school in the background, the school and the library. There's soccer nets there. And to the far corner, it's harder to see here, but there's basketball nets too. And the whole area is fenced off. So right across the street from the school is a place called Diamond Tooth Gertie's. And it is a gambling hall. So there's slot machines and different type of, I think there's blackjack and whatnot in there. They also have entertainments and shows in there as well. Unfortunately, for my time staying here in the wintertime, it's only open X amount of times a week, and the days that it's open, unfortunately, I won't be here. But I believe in the summertime, I think it's open every day. So if you guys like gambling, good luck. Win some big money.